Welcome everybody, everyone that's coming in. And we have coming up a live day-long virtual meditation retreats. 2 of them, April 27th in June. And if you register for one or both, if you do it for both, you're going to save 10%. And, this is a wonderful, wonderful way for us to connect with Lama. The teachings that he gives, you don't get anywhere else. A lot of it you do not find in books. I mean, he says that and he means it. It's true. I've been sitting with him for years. You just don't find them in other books. It's amazing. And so I hope that we'll be all together at those retreats. And then also coming up, and Mel is going to speak about, and this is kind of exciting too.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being here. I wanted to bring up these 2 classes that are coming up this summer. If you attended yesterday's masterclass on the kayas, you probably heard things you'd never heard before. And I want to stress that these 2 workshops coming up, he hasn't really ever taught a whole lot about these. So if you want to hear some original thoughts and Lama's views on these topics, these are the ones to come to. They're an hour and a half. And the other thing about these 2 is that if you are a member, there is a member-only discount for these. So check out the website, zogen.org, go to programs at the top drop-down menu, and you can check out that. So I hope to see you at these 2 events this summer. Right now, I'd like to turn it over to Pete Sax, who is one of Lama's longtime students. If you had the good fortune of being on retreat in March, he led the Tibetan energy yoga and some chanting. So it's always a treat to have Pete and his musical talents as well. So thank you, Pete, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. Hello, everybody. Good to see you all. So we'll do a couple things today, different things. Start with some refuge, and for those of you who maybe I haven't sat with before, doing a lot of the chants, mantras that we do, a lot of these in particular, I think many of us do every day. Refuge, certainly most of us go for refuge on a regular basis. And, Lama's always talking about making the practice our own and making, the Dharma our own, which is so important to do. So I have a couple different renditions of things that I've been doing for a while. And that's one beautiful thing about our Sangha is we all get to sort of express the Dharma and the teachings that we receive in so many different ways. And Lama is very open and I would also say perhaps understanding of all our different proclivities. So we'll do the Pali refuge, and Dory, you want to bring up that page? Yeah, so we'll do that whole. Hopefully you all can hear me okay. Namo Tassa Bhagavano Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Buddhasa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Amen. That are fully awakened, perfectly aligned, Lord Buddha. Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Sangham Saranam Gacchami. Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dhammam Saranam Gacchami. Sangham Saranam I take refuge in the perfectly enlightened Lord Buddha. I take refuge in the sublime Dharma teaching. I take refuge in the noble Sangha community. From now to reaching perfect Buddha, for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception, I shall practice the six perfections wholeheartedly day and night. Sentient beings numberless, and we vow to liberate them. Delusions are inexhaustible. We vow to in them. Dharma teachings are boundless. We vow to realize them. Buddha's light way is unsurpassable. We vow to embody it. We vow to embody it. We vow to embody it. So just sitting, just breathing, just being. So we took refuge, right? And there's a lot we could contemplate with something like refuge. But ultimately, especially from a Dzogchen perspective, non-dual perspective, we go for refuge in our true nature of mind, sometimes called ordinary mind. Not ordinary mind as we think of ordinary mind. What we think of ordinary mind could perhaps better be called extraordinary mind, even though it doesn't seem like that. But ordinary mind being the basis, the ground of all experience, awareness itself, unfabricated awareness, the Buddha within, ordinary mind. And so that's what we take refuge in, the nature of our own mind, ultimately. Which could seem like a pretty radical thing to do. I don't know. Many of you haven't probably been in my mind throughout my lifetime, but it would seem like that would not be the place to take refuge in. But as we continue to practice, we start to see slowly but surely, what this ordinary mind actually is. And I could say from experience, something in here works. You do get some other sense of what we're talking about or what we're taking refuge in. So, but of course we need techniques and ways to access, because it's so all-pervasive. It's all that we actually are, and all the time is truly the nature of our mind. So we need ways to cut through, or let's call it our dualistic thinking mind, and a lot of times it's hard to cut through that, to be able to see this ordinary mind, to allow that to be present in our experience in a way that's not completely entangled with our conceptual ideas and emotions and things. So we'll do Machik. Let me see if I can remove the spotlight from myself. I don't like to just see myself on this corner thing. It's a little disconcerting. Machik is the mother of a practice that many of us probably have heard of, Chud, which I think literally translates to cutting through. Right, so practices in Chud and in other type of practices. There's a book I read from Anabdubdin called On Haunted Ground, I believe, which is all sort of about using Chud in everyday life as like a practice. And a lot of what it is using things that we find uncomfortable, that we don't like, and opposed to running away from them, and as we normally do, kind of turning to face these. And in facing sometimes these things that are uncomfortable, we actually see through and can access our true nature of mind more easily, say, than when we're running from something or even involved in great pleasure or some other thing. So these are very powerful practices. And there's some really great books on it. Another one, Andrew Holacek, basically based on the same thing, called Reverse Meditations, which is also a good book on sort of the subject of going towards looking directly at things that scare us or make us uncomfortable, and being able to see the nature of mind within that. So again, Machik. this time. Everybody. Oh, Mati Mala Zoa De, Pa Mati Mala Zoa De. Oh, Mati Mala Zoa De, Garbom Di Din Di Lo, Garbo Ami Din Di Lo, No No Di Din Di Lo, Uzon Tuki Din Jen Bo, Ma Yam Sin Go Bang Go Parcho. So the cutting syllable often used in this practice, and sometimes you'll hear people yell it in the middle of meditation. Hey! Oh, Machig Mala Soa De, Pa Machig Mala Soa De. Oh, Machig Mala Soa De, Garbo Di Jin Di Lo, Garbo Ai Jin Di Lo, No Gong Gi Jin Di Lo, Zun Tuki Jin Jen Ho, Ma Yam Ching Go Bang Go Ba Jo. Hey! All right. Oh, Mati Mala Zoa De, Pa Mati Mala Zoa De. Oh, Mati Mala Zoa De, Garbo Di Jin Di Lo, Garbo Ai Jin Di Lo, No Gong Gi Jin Di Lo, Zun Tuki Jin Jen Ho, Ma Yam Ching Go Bang Go Ba Jo. Oh, Ma Ching Ma, oh, Ma Ching Ma, Zoa De, Ah, Ma Ching Ma, Zoa De. Oh, Ma Ching Ma, Zoa De, Carbon Di Jin Di Lo, Marble Ai Jin Di Lo, No Go Ongi Jin Di Lo, Rosun Tuki Jin Jen Bo, Mayam Sin Go Bang Do Ba Jo. Last one, come on, everybody, fast, fast. Machig Mala Zoa De, Pa Machig Mala Zoa De. Oh, Machig Mala Zoa De, Garbo Di Jin Di Lo, Garbo Ai Jin Di Lo, No Gong Gi Jin Di Lo, Zo Tuki Jin Jen Ho, Ma Yam Chin Go Bang Go Ba Jo. Definitely one that translates better for me when we're all together singing, speeding up. Anyway, cutting through. Nature of our practice, the path. Especially these days, not much necessarily that could be accomplished just sitting on the cushion from the standpoint of freeing our minds, of recognizing our awareness, of recognizing our true nature. If we just rely on when we're sitting, but if we take our whole lives as the path, including all the negative emotions, feelings, things we're afraid of, and look at these as opportunities as opposed to obstacles, now we're getting somewhere, especially these days. Just sitting, just breathing, just being. Aware of body, aware of breath, aware of mind, heart, mind, as it is, not manipulating. As long as it says seeing through, being through the illusion, separateness. Just being. So we took refuge in the nature of our own mind to be the true source of solace, comfort, freedom, right? So we took refuge, and then we talked a little bit about, now that we've taken refuge in this, we talked a little bit about cutting through our discursive thinking to see this nature of mind and all the different practices, and there's many, many practices, to get used to seeing our own mind as it is, or in Buddha within. And then we could say, well, what do we see when we get there? Well, our own awakened Buddha nature, of course, and that is often in our lineage embodied in the idea of the Lama and the true Guru being, again, this unfabricated, enlightened Buddha within, but using the outer Guru, outer Lama to connect us with our inner. So, Lama Cheno to calm the Lama as if from afar, although closer than our own breath, our own skin. Lama Cheno, Lama Cheno, Lama Cheno, Lama Cheno, Lama Cheno, Lama Cheno. Now, let us dedicate the merits. Where is that? Here we go. Through this virtue, may we swiftly realize and fully embody the natural great perfection, and thereby bring all, without exception, to its complete realization. And I bow to the Buddha in your seat. Don't overlook it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Pete.
To see you soon on a lot of these programs coming up. Wonderful programs. I am very excited to hear Lama teaching about the Bardo. So please see you guys all soon.
Take care, everyone. Have a great week.